Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, and as voted on by the patrons over at Patreon, we are playing the After the End mod. So this might end up being the whole new series. We'll wait and see. I need to get my bearings with it a little bit because I don't really know a huge amount about the mod, and I don't know a huge amount about American geography. So I think we need to get ourselves a decent start date picked here so I can settle into a regular good old game of CK2. Just not in Europe this time, I guess. Okay, After the End covers a large chunk of the Americas. Choose where on the map you want your game to start. So this is based, to my knowledge, on sort of a post-apocalyptic alternate history version of America. So 2266 AD, but because of the sort of nuclear apocalypse, everything's regressed back to sort of it being like the Old West, which I think is kind of what this is based on here. We've got the Indian country, Southern Knights, Ghosts of the North, Gods and Kings, or south of the border. The other thing is, I think After the End mod is a really, really old mod. And this is available on the Steam Workshop. It's called the After the End Fan Fork, which is, to my knowledge, fans that are a fan of the original mod that wanted to update it for a modern version of CK2. So that's what I'm playing right now. I'll put my whole mod list in the description as always. Let's take a look then. We've got Indian country. The mass destruction in the old world was in many ways a godsend for the Indians of old America. With the governments that had once oppressed them destroyed, the Native Americans were free of the reservation system and began expanding outwards once more. So we've got sort of lots of different Native American feudal systems here. Comanche, Sequoia, Lakota, Saskatchewan. I'm not going to pronounce all these names because I'm going to fuck them up. What about south of the border? Let's take a look at this. We've got the Caribbean Empire, Mexico, Mixteca. Sure. The Sierra Madre. Go gambling. Gods and Kings. I don't really know where to start at all. We could look at custom game, but I kind of want to play as a pre-built character just because I imagine they'll have some events surrounding them, or at least some sort of direction you're supposed to, you know, go in. So I'm going to go with, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really have any sort of favor here or there. I suppose a lot of people might pick their own state or, you know, something they're more familiar with. Algernon the Third, little page. We've got C. Titus, of course. The County of Titus, my favorite. Huey Latimer, he's got a great name. Louis Crew of Louisiana. Elias Waltney of the Mouse. Well, that's the most... That's the most ominous thing I've ever heard. Okay. Elias Waltney is the latest ruler of the noble and ancient tribe of the Mouse. The forefathers of this tribe once ruled Orlando in the days before the event. Oh my god. And it's claimed that they turned this patch into the happiest place on earth. I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Elias Waltney. Right, I'll go and have a look and see what rules we've got here. And then we'll dive straight in. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. Is that... They've done like their own soundtrack for it as well. That's pretty cool. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. In Crusader Kings 2... Yeah, we already know this. Thanks. Yeah. You're playing as a Guilford American High Chief. Okay, right. Culture effects. Let's take a look at this. We can hold, obviously, everything. Not. You know what? Let's just take a look. Guilford, South Anglo. No special features. The religion is what I'm most interested in, because that looks like we can take... Americans worship what must have been the true gods of the old world. The statues of Father Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, and the others clearly indicate who the Americans worshipped. Right. Why not follow in their beliefs and restore America? I feel like this goes against everything I was born with. You know what? Let's restore America. Defining features in-game. They're led by the president, who may be elected from any of the faith above the age of 35. Elective religious head that's secular? That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. So, mayors take pilgrimages to the holy sites. Okay. Excommunicate Americanist characters. Grant divorces. Grant the invasion castles spell. So, lots of papal succession. Sorry, lots of papal features, but with a different succession. Interesting. Fairly weak rulers can prepare invasions. We can navigate major rivers. It's held by a secular ruler and can be created or destroyed normally. I'm going to assume we can't raid because that didn't seem to be an option for raid. We can raid? That wasn't listed. Wait. Religion. It doesn't say we can raid, but we can definitely raid. Maybe that's just a feature of I don't know, maybe that's something they've added to the government type. Maybe that's... Yeah, we can take up to 3 concubines. Excellent. Sweet. That's fine. We've got Gavelkind, which is not fine so much, but we'll deal with that. No cultural effects, but look at our character. Our character's actually pretty good here. High Chief Elias of the Mouse. Grey Eminence, Poet, Gregarious, Paranoid, Slothful, Proud. Not too bad, but Grey Eminence is fine. 17 diplomacy is the big thing that's making it for me here. Gregarious and Poet's obviously a nice combo because it means our vassals will like us a little bit more there. Excellent. Right. Oh my god, our flag is the mouse. And do we have any buildings we can build here? Maybe when we go feudal, we could actually build up, you know, the magical kingdom. This is cool. So we are in Florida. I do know that much. I think the first thing should be then creating the Kingdom of Florida. We've got the High Colombian Confederacy north of us here. They're pretty scary. 5,000 men. They are evangelical Christians. Right? Makes sense. Southron. Was it Lord of the Rings? Okay. Emperor Algernon III. I guess we've got to build up our dynasty now. Well, the first thing... Let's see what beards we've got. That is a pretty good beard. Straight off the bat, we've got to do the most important thing. And, you know, I actually kind of like the mustache, you know. It gives him that sort of, gives him a very southern look, I feel. What have we got? Become the King of Florida, see the round prosper, build a war chest, groom an heir, become president. Wants to become president of the United States. First things first, let's actually keep the family alive, because, oh shit, 2 living members of House Waltney. One is our sister, or our half-sister, specifically. Can we marry her? These are the important questions. Sister, I'd like to marry you. Nothing. Okay, well, matrilineal marry. Let's go and marry her off to... What about Ashton here, commander of the Mouse? He's astute. So we do have one of the congenital mods turned on there. Definitely marry her off matrilineal to keep the house together. Can we get her to convert? No. Well, we'll have to send her a gift. Can we get you to convert? Because that could cause some issues with future kids that we're going to get there. Court chaplain, none available. What have we got then? Americanist pilgrimage. Okay, fair enough. I've got an automatic build as well turned on. Probably won't use it too much. Just because I'd like to see, you know, what features the mod itself offers. Yeah, that is turned off. Good, good, good. Besides that, the only unique decision we've got is American pilgrimage. So this is pretty much some standard CK2 right now. President Franklin. There he is. What else has he got? The District Court of Columbia. Is that an actual landed title? It is. So he's actually a duke. Good, good, good. What has he got? Grey Eminence. Capable. Seems like a fairly good president. And he's got an artifact as well. Hang on a second. What was that? The Declaration. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's a sinful piece of literature. Yeah, I remember it. Okay, societies. Let's take a look. Ivy League. Bankers Guild. Men in Black. The Illuminati. Okay, right. Ivy League. I'm going to assume this is similar to the Hermetic Society. Choose specialty. Write a master thesis. That's exactly what it is. Perform psychoanalysis. Brew antidepressant. Write up an essay. Okay, that's cool. So this is our Hermetic Society. The Bankers Guild. Natural taste modifier plus 10%. This seems very American. For the good of the dynasty, I think we want to go ahead and write ourselves a magnum opus. Start off with buff ourselves up a little bit. We've got the Men in Black. What are they? Protect the fellow patriots. This, to me, seems like it could be the Assassins. The Illuminati, I think, might be the Devil Worshippers. Okay. Right. Oh, damn. We've got a lot. So, the Caribbean Empire to our south. And how many men have they got? What have we got to worry about here? 5,000. So we are sandwiched between 2 massive empires here. Doesn't really instill me with confidence, but that's fine. The High Colombian Confederacy look pretty tricky, but they don't have too many men. We've got 1,000 men. What do we want to go for? Business focus, maybe? Rulership focus? Let's go business. No, actually, we haven't got an heir. Family focus. Let's get ourselves married. Let's try and find somebody with some decent congenital traits here. Women. Preferably someone who's unmarried. Let's sort by stewardship, see what we can find. Ambidextrous, better than nothing. Brilliant. That's what we're after. She's a South Run in Charlottesville. Can we marry her? You gonna allow that? No. Because she's too skilled. Base reluctance. What if we send her a gift, buy her a favor? We can pay 80 gold. Let's mark this lady special interest and come back to her in a second. There's so many religions in this map. Let's have a look. Religions. Holy shit. Atomicist. That sounds awesome. Old world cultist. Wonder what you can do with that. Thank you for converting. Appreciate that. Got Catholic there. Norse. Norse? Norse. Norse pagan. The Norse believed the Christian god failed his followers when the America was torn down. The gods of their ancestors. Right, I see. Got it. Rust cultist. We could play as Mad Max. That sounds very, very cool. Seek and salvage old world technology. So they're the Brotherhood of Steel. We'll try and gain patient if we can. Celtic? Oh, Cetic. Right. I was very confused there. Number of great teachers, gurus, including the Emperor, Buddhist, Christ, and Hubbard. Okay, right. We'll go carousing. We've got what look like Mesoamerican faiths here. Yeah. Mictlantic. Revival of old Aztec traditions. Sacrifice prisoners to their gods. Probably don't want to annoy them too much. The Falling Star. Christian. Wow, there's so much to see. This is actually pretty overwhelming. Right, okay, you know what? Let's just play small. Stick to CK2. You know how this game works. Let's get our council set. So we probably want to start organizing raids. Now that I know we can raid, that's definitely going to be the backbone of our economy until we can at least build up Orlando a little bit. Study tech. I feel like we should probably steal that from the Colombian Confederacy here. Where is this? Like South Carolina? Like South Carolina, Georgia area? We're going to send that guy over there to steal some tech from you. Improve Diplo relations. I don't really know if that's necessary at this stage. Just go to the opinions map, something I don't really do very often. We don't really need to fabricate claims being tribal, because I assume we can just holy war and conquest, that type of thing. Let's take a look at these guys. Commodore Macond of the Sun Coast. He's a pirate. Okay. We can border dispute, establish tributary state, holy war. That's what we need to do. We need some decent level of patriotism. So once we get our Attorney General, we'll have them build up our piety. It's just a shame we can't hire anyone yet. I guess just going raiding is probably going to be our best start here. What about you? More Americanist? Do we want to take these guys up quickly before somebody else does? Can't really do much. Unfortunately, the new Casus Belli aren't going to help us out a huge amount here, added by Jade Dragon. So let's just go ahead and raid a little bit. Go raid the pirates. How about that? I imagine they got plenty of gold. Seems pretty ironic. Let's merge you guys. And what's our marshal looking like too? Yeah, no. I've changed my mind. You're never going to lead troops in your life. Taylor, Benedict, and Ashton. These are the most American names I've ever heard in my life. Alright, I'm here for you. Oh. Seriously? Seriously? No loot available? Okay, well, we can definitely steal some from south of the border there. We're here for your gold. Good battle. We had a niece here from our sister, Eloise. She came out astute. I assume... Wait, we're on just Gavelkind, aren't we? Agnatic Gavelkind too. Okay, fair enough. You're not really any use to me, I'll be honest with you. Oh, shit. Well, there go our armies. That's off to a great start. Did we steal any gold? Probably not. I'm going to assume... Oh, we got a bit here and there. So this is Caribbean Empire. We don't really want to annoy these guys too much, I assume. We've got a lot of gold available, though. Look at that. Holy shit. And they're a city. We need to build ourselves up. If we can build ourselves up, we can siphon a decent amount of gold out of these guys. Let's just go and see what they've got. Oh, well, they had troops. That seems pretty appropriate. Tell me about the mythical realm of Brasilia. I wonder where that could be. Very kind, I accept your gift. What is this guy? Good commander? Okay, pretty decent commander. Not too bad, anyway. Let's go to our minor cells here quickly. You are fired. We'll replace it with you. Put the troops back down. I think it's just going to be a case of playing pretty slow to start off with. Can we upgrade our holding at all? We need prestige, unfortunately, which we definitely don't have. My wife tells you she's pregnant, but that can't be right. Are we paranoid? We are. Okay, that's fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. Right, 72 gold. Gives levy size plus 5%. It might not seem much, but it will add up pretty quickly. Early on tribal, I like to go for the market towns. Because if nothing else, it's going to give us a decent amount of gold. Obviously got to pay off our loan as well, so this is probably not a bad start. Now, as with our troops, what are we looking at here? Only 1,000. That's not great. We should probably... Do we want to organize raid or train troops? We probably want to organize raid, because in the long term, what's that, 25% yearly? That's actually not very much at all. It's just going to be a very slow start here. Aha, raiders, right. Let's take you guys, let's go and raid. Who can we really raid, though? They're all way too strong for us. 92 gold. We might be able to do a bit of a smash and grab here if we're quick. These guys are under attack. Hang on. Of course I'll come. That means they're going to be busy. They do have troops raised. They're 1,500 men. That's a downside. Okay, we'll head back up to the first coast. Sort of see what we can steal from here. 92 how many men have you got? 1,200? That's also their capital as well. Pretty annoying. We're probably just going to lose these guys instantly. I'm warning you now. We're good. Oh, there's plenty of gold to get here. This is so good. Alright. Let's put these raiders to good work. Yes. Someone's getting claims on my tells. Doesn't matter too much. Do some board games. That'd be good if we got the Master Gamer trait. Yes, we actually did. Game Master, rather than Master Gamer. Martial +1, Diplomacy +2. We are a very diplomatic character at this stage. Killed my raiders off. Doesn't matter too much. We got, like, 15 or so gold out of them there. Not too bad. Try and steal some from Palm Beach. A niece again, called Willow. You know what? The family, we're doing well. 5 living members, up from 2. That's a good start. The Lions of Judah. Is that a hockey mask? Blessings of the Atom. Weird, okay. Lunatic? Manhattan Project Bomb? Sure, foolish heathens. I agree. What a bunch of idiots. Aha! The men in black have finally got back in touch. Most guests have departed, and the evening has turned into the early morning, yet Gasper and I are still deep in conversation. We're talking about religion, righteousness, how to do the right thing. He admires his admiration for those willing to die for their country, more or less. I'm paraphrasing. I agree, let's be like them. I am Gasper, and you say there is a way. Do you want to get killed in defending the word of the founders? I mean, as for Americanism, this seems very appropriate. I feel like this was the best society for us. Me, a man in black, perhaps this is my destiny. Praise the founders, glory to Washington. I feel like this is the best thing I could have done. Sign the Pledge of Allegiance, of course we will. Farewell, I suppose. As soon as I lift the tip off the quill, the director will be pleased. Hi, Chief Elias. We'll receive an invitation to the field office. Holy shit. Firstly, praises to the court. Who are we praising? My physician? He cured my wife. Is she ill? No, she's fine. What are you talking about? I'm ready to serve, Special Agent. My journey to Steinhatchee was comfortable. However, a dwindling mounting path to the Men in Black's field office was a torment to tread. To finally arrive at the castle, my guide brings me to the main tower, where I'm introduced to Special Agent Panfile. Panfile? I'm ready to serve. There's no time for pleasantries, not even a moment to catch my breath before Special Agent Panfile leads me through down another door, down a spiraling stone staircase. We descend in silence. The stairs end, and he opens another door, revealing a gloomy basement and a figure kneeling on the floor. Who is that? He pulls the hood from the man's head. It is one of my servants. The chalk in his eyes must be mirroring my own. The man is an enemy of the state. End him. He offers me a dagger. If it's the director's wish. Yeah, I don't care. It's just a random servant. My life for the fathers. My life for the fathers. Praise the Men in Black. Excellent. Right, what can we do with this society is my question. Analyst. Murder plot power plus 10%. I'm immediately in. Borrow money, donate money, use Ultra. Take Ultra. What is that? In exchange for intel in order to receive helpful visions. This may negatively impact your health. Got it. Obviously attempt to abduct. So this is a somewhat satanic society here. Plot power defense plus 10%. Murder plot power plus 20%. That's insane. Wow, this is a very, very strong intrigue society. Plot power defense plus 15%. Plot discovery chance plus 10%. Requisition ships. Intimidate ruler. Director. Raise Black Ops unit. Mark for death. Yeah, this sounds awesome. I'm in. Okay, that's a very, very powerful buff at those high levels. I think it might help us keep us alive a little bit as well. Now, how much... Oh, we can still get loot from here. This is helping out a little bit, you know. These raiders aren't doing too badly. Now, we do need... We do need way more patriotism so that I can actually hire ourselves... What? Wait, we could just find them in the character finder, you fool. Men. Search by learning. Join court, yes. Preferably my religion. I don't care if they're married or not, to be completely frank. Yes, you'll do. Merryweather. Excellent. Come to court, Merryweather. I need your help. Wonderful. We got some tech points, and there's our boy Merryweather. Attorney General. Oh, we have one already, but this goes way, way better. Right, we're probably going to build Zeal, just so we can get our piety up to about a decent level. Enough to our Holy War would be very ideal, I think. Now, that also gives us a chance of raising Zealots. So, more troops probably couldn't hurt. Who are these guys? A Libertarian Uprising. That sounds horrible. Oh, okay. A while ago, I noticed the frail nature of my superior, Field Agent Livis. People whisper about the paranoid warlock, but no one has dared draw any attention to the matter. I want some of his influence. We gain 300 intel, but we make him out a rival. He's possessed, and as he's our superior, he will also have a higher murder plot. So you know what? I will win his trust, but I promise to be on his side. Done. Sorry, this music's throwing me off a little bit. If any of you have played Skyrim, the Dragonborn mod, this music is in that. So I'm going to assume it's some royalty-free music in that case. Our enemies are growing bolder. They spread their vile treason, poisoning the minds of our people. This cannot be allowed to continue. Count Colquitt of American names. Oh, God. Oclonany? Oclonany. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to kill him off. Sure. Kill him off? Assassinate him. Oh, shit. Actually kill him off. Your mission is to assassinate him. I assume we just do this. Is there an option? I'm going to assume it's just straight up kill him off then. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Maybe a lot harder than I thought. We don't really have the intrigue for this. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I should just decline the mission. This is not the same man. They're just wearing the same hat. Easy mistake to make. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that just because I feel like there might be a better mission for our character later on. Let's get it started. Alright, our levies are back together. Let's go ahead and do some raiding. I want to build up some more buildings so at least we can you know, get some more troops in turn. Now, we can hold more domain. We might want to kill off our vassals and try and re-inherit this land just to sort of help buff us up a little bit. We're playing with Gavelkind then, so we do have to be a little bit careful with how we handle our land. I can't just be a hoarder in this one, unfortunately. Right, let's get you guys on our troop commands. Have we got anyone better? Can we hire maybe a better commander here? Join court, yes. Who have we got? This guy's pretty good. 12 Marshal, you'll do. Invite to court. Marital bliss, falling in love with my wife. That seems pretty useful, seeing as we don't really have a decent heir right now. Alright, now, which was the one with the really, really good... Yeah, the capital of Miami here. If we go ahead and hit up Miami for their ridiculous amount of gold. Saying that, do we want to just hit somewhere a bit easier? Maybe we want to try and siege a place down. We could siege this down with the amount of troops we've got. Wait, no, 460 plus... Yeah, 343. We're fine. Let's make this guy commander, because this is going to give us a decent amount of gold if we manage it. But they'll try and stop us, obviously. They will send troops to attack us, I imagine. Okay, this should be pretty good. If we can burn this down, we'll make a decent amount of gold that I can actually reinvest. See that? We're getting a decent amount of gold anyway. Prestige is going up very quickly. Good, good, good. Market Town, level 3. Do we want levy size or do we want Market Town? You know what? This will allow us to expand more in the future. So I'm definitely into this. Disney World. Renovated and maintained by successive rulers, Disney World could be considered the standard by which all noble estates are measured. The extensive gardens and parks are the envy of many, and the ornate stone fortifications are unmatched in style. Is that actually doing anything for the province, though? I think that might just be a... I think that just might be a modifier that doesn't do a huge amount. Oh, sweet. Even more. These guys are zealots. So, although they can't actually help us raid, the Heartlands of Western... Wait, the Pope? There is actually a Pope in this. Interesting, right. Pope Muckham. Foolish posturing. Polish fostering? Alright, so, like I was saying, they can't actually help us with raids, but these guys can. Jesus, we're getting lucky with this. They can't help us with raids, but if our troops come under attack, they will help us defend, obviously. So, do they help us with the siege? No, they don't. I don't think they would. Our loan is due. Ah. Yeah, I forgot about that. It seems very American to default on my loans, though. Lose 300 prestige, lose 100 patriotism. Poor credit, defaulted on loan. General opinion -5. Our diplomacy is so high that that's not necessarily too terrible. How long does that last? 27, 22? That's like 50 years. What a mistake. Just as we got into positive prestige and patriotism there, that's me being an idiot and completely forgetting that we actually had loans in the first place. Right. Awesome. Let's get some money back. Crusade for Chicagoland. Elias? Wait, we can't have another Elias. Oh, we're called Elias, I see. He's better than the first son because he's actually appealing. Diplomacy +1. That's pretty good. Wait, did we not have? No, we don't have any congenital traits. Just our wife with genius. This kid is the kid to beat right now. He's definitely our favorite. We're going to call you, what's a Disney name? I'm going to call you Goofy. There we go. I feel like I've already worked out a naming scheme for these kids. Alright, Jacksonville. That's a city, so we get plenty of coin from this. Crusader Queens? Sorry, this music's really distracting. Apis, General Anne. Ursuline? Christian? Religious order patronized by Saint Ursula. Introduced to the Americas during the colonial era, their presence could be found wherever the French colonized. Interesting, right. Christians fighting Christians. Siege of Jacksonville, we got 42 coin out of that. That's pretty good. Alright, once we've done with that, we'll upgrade our market city again. If not, we'll go for the levy size. That couldn't hurt either. We're going to have to skip this music. It's way too loud. Holy shit. Crusade for Chicagoland. Another one. Right, we're getting plenty of prestige as well from this, so... I'm really glad we could raid, even though it said we couldn't. This is working out really well for us. Look at this gold. I want some of his influence. Yeah, again, I don't want to piss these guys off, especially not a man who has a gun in his... That's the most American thing I've ever seen in my life. In his coat of arms. Do we want to assassinate Baruch? Yeah, I can take him out. Who's this guy? Just a random courtier? 117%. This one we can actually do. I'm glad we cancelled that last mission then in hindsight. Alright. We got a decent amount of boys here. We could... Whatever happened to patience? Hey, hang on a minute. Those guys were actually doing something. Alright, do you want to head over and maybe finish off their whole domain? Why not? I mean, clearly they can't defend themselves very well, so, curse them. Wait, what? We were actually raiding with them, though. Ah, you fuck. Well, never mind. Okay, let's try and take something out here. Pioneer Kings? Oh my god. Latter-day Saints, they're Mormons. Mormon president here. President Cannon. Foolish posturing, of course. We're not interested in anything but the Founding Fathers at this stage. Oh, shit. We're having a heart attack. America. Oh, camp fever. Well, that's way less worse. Your mission is no longer valid. Did he die? Expedition for SoCult? I feel like we might be in trouble given the amount of crusades and religious orders that are getting pretty aggressive. Salvage in Ochikobi. Your men have discovered a large metal box beneath the ruins of a long-forgotten structure. The strong box is corroded but still intact. Who knows what mysteries or treasures the old world are sealed within it. I'll crack it open. Machinery? The safe door is open and you can see the contents, a small metal disc with a string attached to it. As you hold the item, you notice there's a free-floating needle inside. You realize that the artifact is a handheld old-world navigational device. We found a compass. Cool. Or, you know, a record player. Once you learn how to properly calibrate and use it, it's unlikely you will ever lose your way again. Okay, I assume that's the start of a pretty long event chain then. Awesome. Look at this gold we're getting here. Old world compass. The past restored. After weeks of study, your tinkers... Well, it was 3 days. After 3 days of study, your tinkers have finally restored the compass to working condition. Excellent. What does that do for us? Intrigue +1, stewardship +2, months prestige. That's a really, really good artifact. Holy shit. Oh, we're taking attrition damage, so let's try and hurry up and finish the siege, eh, boys? Excellent. Do we want to siege down this... well, I mean, it's the church. It's probably full of money, isn't it? 251 gold. Excellent. Marital bliss. We fell in love with our wife. That would be pretty good for getting perhaps a genius heir. You see this? You see, comma. The small change might mean 5 years more without repairs, and this is just absurd. What were they thinking? Okay, whatever you need. Just make this building sturdy. 3.2 gold, because it's based on a monthly income, which I assume is shit. Yep, excellent. We've got ourselves some, these zealots. Warriors? These are just zealots, right? We had another son called... We've done it. Waltney? Okay, in that case, I'm going to call him... Diz Waltney. Perfect. And you are the son to beat right now. Can we kill off our... No valid plots. Oh, God, we're not playing with CK2+. How am I supposed to get rid of these sons? Maybe we could put them on... Maybe we could just throw them in the ocean. let's just chuck them in the ocean. That's fine. Chuck them in the Tampa Bay here. Let's get it started. Excellent. More carousing. I'm fine with that. Chance to win some gold? No. Okay, maybe next time. What about these guys? How many troops have you guys got there? 1,600. Maybe we want to pass through the way we came in that case. Don't want to piss these guys off. 20 prestige. This is helping out a lot with our prestige too. Right. Who do you want to hit next? Now, obviously, Miami have a decent amount of gold just kicking around there ready for the taking. Oh, shit. That's the... Oh, it's a Caribbean revolt. This is probably the perfect time to go raid them, eh? I recognize this music as well. Where is all this music coming from? 3,600 men. This is also his army, so I don't know if we become hostile to that. We won't, but we're just helping out with their siege. So once those guys have left, we'll start just raiding as usual. Oh, there's no raid left. There's no loot left, I should say. Palm Beach, you've got some gold for me. As reigning High Chief, I rarely have any spare time, but my little son Atlas, I would move heaven and earth. Excellent. Now, we should probably start educating our excellent son as well. Let's take a look here. Again, I think my wife is probably the best option. Who else we got? Goofy. Goofy, you can be educated by pretty much anyone as well. You know what? I'll educate Goofy myself. Just to give us at least a chance at a decent son. We're going to be controlling that kid's destiny, so... Just in case all the others come out really bad, we could still potentially play as Goofy here. Who died? One of my vassals. This is good for us. Right, if we can wipe out House Gump. 2 living members. This is the last son. Let's wipe out House Gump. Because then we can inherit this land back again. And, excellent. Good start. Of course, I'll come. Right. Oh, this world is too cruel for children. I agree. Right, next one. We are the heir. Let's get ourselves some land. We can hold... We can hold all of our domain here. That'd be really, really good for our troop count. Let's put it that way. All right. How are we doing in the society? 227. What do we need? 750. We have been in the society 3 years now, so we're just not doing well with the missions, essentially. We're going to kill off this other kid. Oh, shit. The plot is revealed. Well, we weren't caught with the murder, so, you know, that's not a problem. Just makes this tiny child dislike us a little bit. Aha. We're instantly approving exactly the same plan. This can't fail at all. Right, let's finish up our raids here. Knew we couldn't trust him. I feel like that's 3 or 4 times now that I failed. Damn, these raids are going really, really well. Look at this, 400 gold. Holy shit. Let's reinvest that then. Market City, I feel like is a really good idea. Oh no, she's dead. Oh, well, shit. We got caught We didn't get dishonorable. We are a known murderer, though. General opinion -10. We inherited some land, though, that she's upgraded. Oh, you fool. Excellent. Right. Okay, let's take a look at some of our other provinces here. So, obviously, we want Orlando to be our best, without a shadow of a doubt. What about trade routes? I never thought about that. There's one in Tampa. We've missed all the trade routes, barely. That's really annoying. We do want to grab one of those up, because I imagine there are... Okay, pretty standard buildings, actually. But it would help out with the taxes, especially as we are, you know, tribal. We're not really making a huge amount of gold right now. Let's go ahead and get some market towns built up everywhere, just to help with our coffers a little bit. Now, who do we want to work on next? House Aldrin has 3 members. We've got House Earl, 4 members. House Aldrin, you're next on my kill list. 58% plot power. This guy's quite well liked, unfortunately. We could build a spy network. Oh, this guy's really good. Build a spy network in his house. They'll send him some gold, so it works a little bit better. He doesn't like us, but it doesn't matter a huge amount. Let's go like this, and perform statecraft to try and cover up my, you know, murderous ways. Awesome. Why don't we leave that there? Thank you for watching. I really like this. I feel like this could be really cool. The sort of rise of the Disney Empire. Seems like a weird playthrough. And obviously our ultimate goal will be, I guess, reform America. That seems like a lot of work. I'm in, though. I'm in. I like this. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all the patrons for making this series possible, including Prince Owo What's This, Polemaster, Brandon Matoniak, Quetlochkli, Zar Revin, Jocelyn, Dean Tesla, Necrophilin, Dunkonya, 217, I am the Lizard King, Euron DeVries, Jordan Campbell, Snippy R, Salaki, Chancellor Chief, Palpatine, Imperator, Augustus, and Jack Allen, and to my super special ultra tier L-Rang level patrons, Lucas Holting, Danny Good, Haydog, Gabriel Van Deurs, Michael Mullen, and Logan Thorne. Without these guys, this series would not exist, so worship them and the ground that they walk on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. See you next episode.